Hi, my name's Duncan Lucas from Passionate About Fish, and in this video we're going to work on a special fish known as a prime fish. It's a Dover sole. A beautiful fish, single fish portion size, tends to be eaten more in restaurants than at home. The Dover sole has got a skin that's just like a cat's tongue. It's got quite large scales and the skin's quite thick, so we need to skin the whole fish and remove the gill so that it can be cooked. We're going to start with the fish laid down black side up. Spread the tail of the fish, draw your blade across the tail of the fish, and then I'm just going to pull my knife along the tail and the tip of the skin lifts up. At this stage you can put your knife down, and we're actually going to skin the Dover sole with our hands. We take hold of the bit of skin we've lifted, and then we use our finger to work all the way around the left hand side of the fish right up to the head and lift the skin. Then I'm going to push my thumb through the skin on top of the head, just behind the eyes, and it frees the skin from the head. And then I grip the skin with a cloth in a fish shape, and I very slowly tease the flesh away from the Dover sole. The objective is to leave that silver skin on top of the fillet all the way down the length of the fish, as that will stop the fish drying out. Then I'm going to skin the white side, and this time I can actually take hold of the skin on the top of the gill and lift it straight off the top of the head. Push your thumb through underneath the skin, and then I thumb the skin away from the fin all the way down the far side, and then I'm going to grip the skin again in a fist shape, roll my hand, don't pull the skin, and then gently push the Dover sole itself away from the skin, and that is the only way you can guarantee to get that beautiful silver skin finish on both sides of the fish. Then we're going to trim the Dover sole. Be very careful when trimming it, this fish is very valuable. Just trim the fins away from the outside of the fish. Second side is exactly the same. Beautiful Dover sole. Working to the front of the head, and take that little bit of skin off at the front just to make it absolutely perfect. Now most people would believe that the Dover sole is ready to be cooked, but there's one more very important job. Inside the head there is the gill. We need to remove the gill. The way that we do that is we lift the gill open, use the knife to cut through the very bottom edge of the gill, and now you can see the gill exposed. You can see its beautiful red colour showing how fresh the Dover sole is. Put your finger inside the gill in the hole, and then take your knife and cut the pectoral fin away from the fish, so I've cut right through. You can hold the Dover sole and just twist the gill out of the fish and cut it straight off. We now need to remove the blood out the back of the gut cavity, and we just lift the fillet off the very front of the Dover sole to open it, and you can see there's a blood vessel that runs about 2 to 3 inches down the length of the fish, and we just use the tip of the blade to take that blood vessel out of the fish. Give it a quick clean and tidy. And there we've got a beautiful Dover sole, skinned and gilled, ready to be cooked. A beautiful fish.